currently out for a walk with my dog. There he is. Reacting to the news that they've bloody done it again. Liverpool have agreed a fee or whatever. It's happening. Alexander Isak to Liverpool is finally happening. The worst kept secret in the history of football, and arguably the greatest transfer window in the history of football. I mean, for a team to break the British transfer record twice in the same window, not just the same year, like this months apart, it's insane. And we probably will sign Gahey as well later today. But it's, do you know, I have to be honest when I say, like, it's fucking great to get him, and he's possibly top 3, top 5 strikers in the world. He will only improve the team. I've been a bit reluctant because of the fact that Ekitike has started so well, and about the fact that, you know, ISAK is kind of down tools at Newcastle, and was saying that promises, hang on one sec, sorry, and he's saying, yeah, promises weren't made. Now, I don't know the backstory there. They're saying one thing, Newcastle are saying the other, but the bottom line is he really wanted to come to Liverpool. By his side of the story, he was told he could, and then they said actually he can't. So that's the only thing that's kind of, I don't quite know. Like normally with a signing, when we sign a player for a record fee and like a huge big name signing, I'm nothing but overjoyed. But I have to admit, there's an element of this that makes me think, how's this going to work? You know, like, look, if you're giving me one of the best strikers in the world, I'll take him. But it's the fact that Ekitike started so well. We've paid 80 million for him. Big Gax just signed a new deal. Now, I know that doesn't guarantee a place in the first team, but it's like, what's going to happen? Is Ekitike shifting to the left? Does he play on the left? Or is he going to just make way for Isak and then be a kind of a squad player? And so, you know, that's the only thing that I'm a bit unsure of. And then with the whole drama that's surrounding this exit, it's very messy. And normally I don't like to be involved in that. But like I said, if you're offering me Alexander Isak under pretty much any circumstances, I'll say, yeah, thanks very much, I'll take him. And it just brings a proven finisher, a proven Premier League finisher. That's the difference, because you know, it's always a bit of a gamble when you buy players from overseas. By the way, if you're hearing that noise, that's my leash. I'm sorry if that's really annoying. But, you know, it's always a bit of a gamble when you buy someone from a different league who doesn't have time to settle and, you know, all this sort of stuff. Newcastle to Liverpool, it's not that far in terms of finding somewhere to live and to, you know, in the culture and all this. I know he's Swedish, but obviously he's spent years in England now. But the fact that he's proven in the Premier League, this is where he made his name as one of the best strikers in the world in the Premier League, and now he'll be doing it for Liverpool. Fucking yes, man. As if after that Szoboszlai screamer and the fact that we're 9 points clear. No, not 9 points clear. We're 9 points. We have 9 points and we're top of the table, excuse me. The fact that now we're adding Isak to our ranks, I mean, it's almost unfair. And I have to mentally be okay with the tag of plucky underdogs no longer really applying to us, because you got to admit, and I'm embracing it, but we're the bastards now. We're the heels. That's why I shaved my head. So that's something that's going to take a bit of adjusting as well, because you could argue, and look, we've done it the right way. We've, you know, sold a bunch of first teamers, we've sold a bunch of squad players, we haven't bought anyone. Hang on. But we've done it the right way. We've sold a bunch of players that I'm still emotionally dealing with, and we haven't bought anyone bar Chiesa in what, half a decade? Okay, I'm home now. But just a final thing of, you know, this Isak thing for me is it's just tipped over the edge of, you know, because we have an identity as Liverpool of being like, you know, we have been the underdogs and we have done things and won things against the odds, competing with the mega money and all this sort of stuff. And now it's ushering in a bit of a different era that it's kind of essential if you realistically want to compete for the biggest prizes and to build something that's not just a one-off. We want to defend the title. We don't want to just win it and then I don't know where we finished the year after. Maybe it was a third. Either way, we're talking multiple titles here. We want to win. We want to build a dynasty. This is our Paisley era. We want to scoop up all the trophies based on the foundations that Klopp built to turn us into, actually, we're fucking class. And then scooping up all the trophies next. So if this is how we start our Paisley era, fucking hell yeah. So Alexander Isak, welcome aboard, mate. I fucking love you already.